boys and girls, I'm from Reup, and today we're going to play Sonic Drift. Don't know what that is? Do you like Mario Kart? Now you know what I'm talking about.
So I'm guessing you guys are aware of this one, right? Yeah? Yeah, you know this one, yeah? The one a little bit like Mario Kart, although it kind of isn't? Yeah, no, you've probably never heard of this. Now, this is Sonic Drift for the Sega Game Gear. Now, see, this was actually only released in Japan. And in all fairness, I can kind of see why. I think the reason probably being that it really just did not quite capture what Mario Kart was. I think this is a problem, because Sega have never really... well, until now, you've got things like Sega Transformed All-Stars, blah 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 blah. Until then, they really didn't have anything, and they really never succeeded. Now, if you've played this game, you're going to understand exactly what I'm talking about. Now, first off, you've got your lovable characters. You've got your Sonic, Tails, Amy, I think that's her name, Amy Rose, and Dr. Robotnik. Now, great, we've got the characters, and you can see they've even got the iconic levels like Green Hill Zone, does Marble Zone make an appearance? Anyway, loads of different levels from, I think, just Sonic 1 and maybe Sonic 2. They've made their way here, that's great, so it looks great, style's great, but that's about it. Now, the music's great as well, I'll give it that, the music's great. Now, the big problem with this, as you can already see, is the draw distance. You really don't know what is coming. Well, okay, there is a map, but you really do not know what's coming ahead of you. So, if you're playing this as you normally would play a kart game, and probably not even really take much notice of the map, then you're going to crash a lot. That is going to happen a lot, so that's my real big bugbear with this game. It almost feels like you've got no concept of speed either, so when you brake it doesn't feel like you're braking. Okay, it kind of feels like you're speeding up when you speed up, but it just makes no sense. Now, you can collect speed-ups and power-ups and things like that along the way by hitting the middle, not middle button, but what you'll see along the track at some point is it almost looks like a red dot or a blue dot, whatever, and you just drive over it, it allows you to speed up. You also can jump on the little jumpers, which will allow you to, there you go, which will allow you to sometimes overtake people as well, so they're great. Like I said, I think the track design would be good if there was a bigger draw distance. The problem is they were just trying to do too much on a tiny screen or on a small, not very powerful console. So there's some good bits about this, and in all fairness, if you like Sonic, you're still not going to want this game. It's just not worth the money. Well, in all fact, you can't really get it anywhere because it only got released in Japan. But you can download it on an emulator. You can do that, but it's not worth playing. You're better off just sticking with your Marios. Or, like I said, the new Sonic racing games, or the Sega racing games, whatever it's called, you're better off getting that. Is it worth buying? Most certainly not. Now, it's such a shame because this always happens with the Sonic games. It's always the Sonic games that get... The problem is, like I said, they're just trying to be Nintendo in certain ways. And maybe this is where they went wrong along the way. Maybe this is why they stopped making console games. Well, they're making console games, but you know what I mean. They've eventually had to merge with Nintendo in a roundabout way. Now you see Mario games with Sonic. We never thought that was going to happen. But maybe it's because of this sort of crap, but it now happens. It's such a shame. Because Sonic, I personally, as a character, I prefer Sonic. Mario's just a bit of a douchebag, to be quite honest with you. Sonic all the motherfucking way. Him and his little friend Tails, with his two tails, funny enough. Anyway, what a joke of a game. Do not buy this. Unless you're a collector, then I can understand why you probably would. Anyway, I've been Al from Reup. Hope you've enjoyed this review. Like and subscribe, and I will see you down the road. Al signing out.